Hello. My name is Raul Norton, also known as Do, and welcome to the 7030 Opinion Space. Now, I know on this opinion space, mostly or all of the videos, I give my opinion and I talk about how I feel and what my opinion is on things. So, my thought was I'm going to try to do this video differently, but in a sense, not differently because I'm still giving my opinion and talking about myself, of course. So today I wanted to give kind of like a quick Cliff Notes version of myself and why I believe I am the way I am and what are the reasons for that, right? So I would say I have, 5 simple rules that I actually made for myself, obviously. I'm sure everybody follows the rules, everybody live within the rules, but me personally, I made a conscious decision to make rules for myself that I wanted to maintain, sustain, and keep me on a path of me being me. So I would like to say, one of the rules that I have, and this is not difficult, is like I like things simple, right? The reason I like things simple because in my opinion, because most of this stuff is me talking about how I feel. In my opinion, nothing is complicated. Difficult, absolutely. Complicated, no. Saying things are complicated is kind of saying that, there's no way the other person can understand or get it. And I believe things are difficult, not complicated, because everything is difficult at first, but you could learn anything doing repetition. I don't know that there's nothing that you can't learn with repetition, because you got to get practice. You got to keep doing it in order to get better. With that said, that would be kind of like a number 5 rule for me, because my number 1 rules would be like, I believe that everyone is selfish, so therefore my number 1 rule is I am selfish, and I'm selfish at all times. Even when I'm helping someone else, I believe I'm still selfish because it benefits me to help people. How I feel about helping people, it's a good feeling. So I know people like to say, well, I'm not selfish, or they're not selfish, or whatever they say. I'm confident in my assessment of people that everyone is selfish. So that's kind of like my take of why I feel that, that's one rule that I like to know, that I maintain the ability to be selfish, right? Now, I would say the next thing is it's hard for me to say I dislike a person right away or quickly, because I believe in order to dislike someone, they have to do 3 things that I don't like in order for me to dislike someone. Now, you could pick your poison, whatever 3 things that someone do that you dislike. That, in my opinion, is how I would say I dislike someone. So if you do 2 things I don't like, you're still in there. I still giving you a shot, still giving you a chance. There's got to be 3 things about that person I could name right off the bat to say why I don't like someone. So I have a tough time saying, I meet someone, I don't like them. I don't know them, I don't like them, so I don't go around saying I don't like somebody without reasons or facts. So I need 3 things. That's a rule that I created for myself, just off of the just off of a regular conversation. It's like I need to have 3 things about a person I dislike before I said I don't really like that person. And I know I've said it before. The next thing I would say about myself is that, I like to say I start most situation at a loss or at the bottom, or however you interpret the word. And the reason I said that is because I don't believe I have anything to lose when I am starting at a loss, meaning that you can't really hold, even if you're in a position of power or authority, you can't really hold nothing over me if when I'm talking to you, I don't really have anything to lose, So I don't have the desire to say, I'm the best at anything, or look at me, I'm the guy. I'm sitting there saying, I'm gonna let my work and my words and how I operate and my performance speak for itself. But at the end of the day, you can't make me feel like I'm losing anything, because when I'm talking to you, I'm automatically feeling like, you know what? It's either you say yes and I'm happy, or you say no and I'm still right where I started. So that's why I always say, I started at a loss. So there's not a lot of people that can literally rattle me or get me riled up, in a sense, right? So with that said, the next thing I would say is a rule for myself is like consistency. I like to be very consistent. I have a tough time with inconsistency. So, I don't make plans unless I can maintain or reach that. That's very tough for me when people break plans, or just say they're gonna do something and don't do it. That's a tough one for me. That speaks to your character, and all I got is my word. So I like consistency, right? And with consistency, it helps me to say that because anyone asks me a question, and this will be a next rule, right? If you ask me a direct question, I definitely will answer. And the reason I answer questions directly is because I believe if you ask a question, you need an answer. And I would ask you if I feel like my answer would somewhat, hurt your feelings or make it awkward. I would actually ask you if you really want to know the answer. But no direct question comes my way has an answer of maybe or kinder, because I like to be direct and I like to make sure I'm being honest with people and say how I feel and how I think. So, this one tends to get me in trouble because, I can't say maybe or kinda, because most people that know me understand that when I say maybe or kinda is me trying very hard not to answer questions. So I usually say, I don't want to answer, or I won't answer, or are you sure you want me to answer? And 9 out of 10 times when I answer, it sometimes reflects badly on me being insensitive or whatever the problem is with the situation, but I tends to answer direct question. But with that said, I believe I've, been going for a little bit, and I've clarified quite a bit of things about myself. And I know it's been a ramble, it's a long ramble, but again, thank you for coming out to the 7030 opinion space and listening to me rant and give my opinion on things and see how I feel. These videos are getting very complicated for me because, I just constantly want to give my opinion in the middle or in the spur of the moment, whatever I'm thinking at the time. How can I say something or talk about something without having any preparation? Because I believe that, yes, my videos seems awkward, but I want to be as honest in how I feel at the time as possible. And yes, I'm rambling, but I believe I'm getting a little better. But again, we're going a little long here. So again, thank you for coming out to the 7030 opinion space. Thanks for the subscription and the people that's subbing and watching and leaving comments and all that good stuff. I will see you on the next video. Bye.